fashion in which your Navy and Marine Corps pilots are trained to fly. Now, direct your attention to the ramp before you and observe the precise fashion in which the 6 demonstration aircraft are parked in the way of call for engine startup. Flying Blue Angel number 1, the lead pilot from Orlando, Florida, Commander Keep. Flying Blue Angel number 2, the right wingman from Baltimore, Maryland, Lieutenant Commander Jeffy. Flying Blue Angel number 3, the left wingman from Goldsboro, North Carolina, Lieutenant Teal. Flying Blue Angel number 4, the slot pilot from Toronto, Canada, Commander Beaver. Flying Blue Angel number 6, the opposing solo from Houston, Texas, Commander Kaiju. Once again, I'm Lieutenant Fire from Toronto, Canada, Blue Angel number 7, the narrator for this flight demonstration, as well as the pilot for the key influencer and media personnel we normally fly in show site. Blue Angel number 8, Lieutenant Whiskey from Goldsboro, North Carolina, is the team's lead streamer and events coordinator. Our Super Hornet conversion was made possible by the dedicated crew of Pilot Training Flight Simulator. The Navy's flight demonstration squadron, the Blue Angels, is the oldest performing U.S. military aviation demonstration team. Since 1946, the Blue Angels have brought naval aviation to men and women of all ages across America. We were first based in Naval Air Station, Jacksonville, Florida, flying F-6F Hellcats. We continued flying Grumman Corporation aircraft for 22 years, transitioning in late 1946 to the more powerful and faster F-8F Bearcat. In 1950, we transitioned to jet aircraft with the straight-wing F-9F2 Panther, the predecessor of the swept-wing F-9F8 Cougar, which we received in 1955. In 1957, the Blue Angels became equipped with high-performance aircraft with the arrival of the supersonic F-11F Tiger. In 1969, we received the McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom and flew this supersonic jet until 1974, when we transitioned to the A-4 Skyhawk. In 1987, we acquired the Boeing F-A-18 Hornet and demonstrated its reliability over 34 show seasons. We are now in our 4th year of flying the combat-proven Boeing F-A-18 Super Hornet. The pilots and crew chiefs will now start the General Electric engines that power the F-18. The noise level will soon come too high for you to hear the description the jets will be performing. However, please note that each aircraft has been carefully inspected by expert Blue Angel maintenance personnel prior to today's aerial demonstration. The Blue Angels fly the Boeing F-A-18 Super Hornet, a multi-mission strike fighter, versions of which have been operational throughout the fleet since 2001. As they taxi, you will notice that they taxi in tight formation just as you see us perform here this afternoon. This degree of precision has become a trademark of the Blue Angels since it was first established 78 years ago. 27 members currently comprise the PTFS Navy Blue Angels. Pilots 1 through 4 flying the diamond formation, displaying the precision flying required of Navy and Marine Corps pilots, while pilots 5 and 6 fly solos, demonstrating the maximum performance capability of the aircraft. Once again, I'm Lieutenant Fire, Blue Angel number 7, and the narrator for this flight demonstration, as well as the pilot for the key influencer and media personnel we normally fly in show site. The 6 demonstration pilots are now approaching the end of the runway to begin their takeoff maneuvers. Very shortly, Keep will call for all 4 diamond pilots into fingertip formation. In this formation, Blue Engine number 4, the slot pilot, will be positioned over to Blue Engine number 2 on the right wing. From there, they will begin their takeoff roll. They will transition into the signature diamond formation on takeoff, setting up for the diamond half scroll. As the diamond clears the flight line, the 2 solo pilots will begin their takeoff maneuvers in a dynamic display of the thrust produced by the General Electric engines. Now to the left, boss calls smoke on, off brakes now, burners ready now, and the PTFS Navy Blue Angel Diamond is rolling. As they pass before you, you will notice that the smoke is no longer visible while the engines are an afterburner. The smoke comes on as boss calls for the deselection of afterburner. Pulling to the horizon, he will roll the formation 180 degrees into the upright position, completing the half cube and 8. As the diamond is in descent, they will gain the necessary airspeed for their next maneuver. Back to the right, Blue Angel 6 is rolling. He will execute a precise slow transition and pull the nose up vertically at 6 times the force of gravity. The PNBA Diamond will be momentarily make its approach from the right. In relatively slow speed flight, they will give you an opportunity to get a close look at the precision flying that produces the 18-inch wingtip to canopy separation between these 4 aircraft. From the right, the PNBA Diamond. The Diamond is approaching for maneuver that is likely familiar to those who've seen the Blue Angels perform in the past. From the right, at 400 miles per hour, the Diamond roll. All 4 aircraft flying as one in this graceful 360-degree rolling maneuver. To the left, the Diamond is setting up for their next maneuver. Approaching center point on Boss's command, all 4 aircraft will simultaneously roll. All 4 pilots will simultaneously roll their aircraft 306 degrees as they perform. The Diamond aileron roll. Aircraft pilots and enthusiasts who appreciate the difficulties associated with carrier aviation will enjoy this next maneuver demonstrated by our one solo pilot. To the right, Cat will establish a mirror image formation, but look closely, as he is in the carry landing configuration. As he approaches for a maneuver we call the Fortis. For Navy and Marine Corps pilots who must land their aircraft on a small and sometimes pitching deck of an aircraft carrier at sea, slow-speed flight is just as important as high-speed flight. In order to show the dirty slow-speed handling characteristics of the F-18, Boss has called the extension of landing gear and tailhooks by our 4 Diamond pilots as they execute a maneuver performed by no other jet demonstration team in the world today. From the left, the Diamond Dirty Loop. From the left, Cat is approaching to demonstrate the maximum performance turn radius of the F-18. He will execute a 7.5 G afterburning turn and exit the flight line vertically to the right, showcasing the Super Hornet's turbo nose low capability. As the diamond approaches from the right again, you should notice two significant modifications. While the wingman, Jeffy, and Teal maintain a minimum separation, the flight leader and slot pilot are both in the inverted position. From the right, the Blue Angel double Farvel. The PNBA diamond pilots are now stacked down and aft on a 40-degree bearing line to establish a right echelon formation. From the right, at 378 miles per hour, the PNBA Echelon Parade. To the left, the four diamond pilots have established a left echelon formation. Approaching center point Keep will roll the formation 306 degrees into the three wingmen. Over the top, the four diamond pilots will showcase their precision formation flying as they make a subtle modification while in the inverted position. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel changeover roll. As they exit to the right, you'll notice the entire formation has shifted back into the Blue Angel Diamond. Now that Blue Angel 6 has your attention, you've seen firsthand the ability of a tactical aircraft at high speed to sneak into a target area virtually undetected. Watch as Cat completes his rendezvous with a diamond to the right. Our flight demonstration squadron is a group of flight simulator enthusiasts who strive to be the best of the best among the airshow community. We aim to emulate the dedication and professionalism of the real-life Blue Angels through our precision replication of their iconic flight demonstration. The next portion of our flight demonstration will showcase all 5 aircraft flying together in formation. The Blue Angel Delta has been our signature 6-plane formation since 1958. Behind the crowd and to the right, the The one solo pilot has joined them to form the Blue Angel Delta. As they exit to the left, observe as boss brings the formation back towards the show line. Very shortly, all aircraft will be approaching for the Blue Angel fleur-de-lis. As Cat exits behind the crowd and to the right, the three wingmen run their final stages of their rendezvous and will soon be back on the wing keep. With their rendezvous complete, the diamond will pass before you and exit the flight line to the right. High and to the right, Cat is rejoining the diamond for another delta maneuver. As they rendezvous, observe his keep, executes a reversal turn, rolling out the formation for the loop break cross. Passing through the vertical, Boss tilts his head back, picking up the flight line. Over the top, he's floating the formation to place him directly over show center. Now listen and watch as Keep calls smoke on. Ready break. As each aircraft accelerates to 500 miles per hour, they'll perform a half Cubanate reversal turn. As they pull up over the top, you should be able to follow their individual smoke trails as all 5 pilots simultaneously roll their aircraft 180 degrees and head back towards show center. From 5 different directions, with a maximum closure and minimum separation, they will converge on the center point and cross with a combined closure rate of nearly 1,000 miles per hour. The men and women of the United States Navy's Flight Demonstration Squadron are first and foremost members of the Navy combat team. They serve their country with the same pride, professionalism, and excellence that they present to the public at every air show. Their selfless dedication inspires millions each year, positively impacting each community that they visit. We would like to congratulate the Blue Angels on their 78th year of continued excellence. In front of the crowd, the Deltas making their final approach to the flight line. Approaching center point, the entire formation will separate in dramatic fashion. Ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Angel Delta Breakout.